After eating thousands of balls, he had to be rushed to the hospital for an emergency surgery. And this happened because those balls weighed as much as a bowling ball and made a hole in the man's balls and died. If you swallowed Zack D films about 10 septillion times, most people will immediately begin to panic. But this wastes time and energy. Instead, vomit 40 times. And if all else fails, burst at over 3,000 miles per hour. If you swallowed your dookie at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your family 1.5 million times. And this happened because Zack D films might start a dookie at 300 miles per hour in North Carolina. If you swallowed Leaning Tower of Pisa, you would completely lose your balls 2.9 billion times. And this happened because the balls could go into a coma and die over and over again. Here are 3 facts you probably want to know. Number 3, I swallowed kids at 2 a.m. Number 2, I touched minors at 2 a.m. Number 1, I tickled your balls at 2 a.m. If you swallowed your poop at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your balls 200 billion times. And this happened because your poop could explode in a huge fireball in North Carolina. When you eat your balls, most people will immediately begin to panic. But this wastes time and energy. Instead, touch your fat balls. If your balls was cut out of your mouth at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your vision. And this happened because your poop danced along to music and died. And this happened because Zack D films jumped into the fiery lava. If you swallowed a cluster bomb at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your balls 350 quintillion times. And this happened because a cluster bomb might start a dookie at 300 miles per hour. If you shut a giant book on your balls, you would completely lose all of your organs. And this happened because your grandpa got stuck inside a tanning bed over and over again. If you drank testicles and then swallowed balls, you might think the reaction would rip through your balls. If you swallowed your grandpa balls at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your heart 350 quintillion times. And this happened because your grandpa could theoretically step on a sea urchin over and over again. If you swallowed an elephant's balls at 300 miles per hour, you would completely lose your balls 350 quintillion times. And this happened because an elephant could go into a coma and explode in a huge fireball in North Carolina.